go down to the Collin County Jail. His uncle, Tom Montgomery, was the elected sheriff at the time. And so Sheriff Montgomery and Elizabeth Watson and her husband and Charles were all sitting in the sheriff's office. And I had met Charles before, and I said, well, what's going on here? And Tom said, well, these detectives from California called and told me to pick Charles up, told him that they were on their way and they want to talk to him. And I said, what do they want to talk to him about? And he said they wouldn't tell me. So I said, well, do they have a warrant? And he said, I called them back, and they said they would bring one with them. So I said, Charles, do you have any idea what they want to talk to you about? He said, no, I don't. And I said, well, if you could think of it, they're not going to be here another couple hours. It would sure help me to be prepared ahead of time, so I'll go back to my office. If you think of anything might be helpful, call me. About 30 minutes later, he called me to the office and says, could you come back over here? So I go back over there, and he said, I think I know what they want to talk to me about. And I said, what's that? And he said, you ever hear this actress Sharon Tate? I said, well, yeah. He said, well, I killed her.
Did you ask him why, or ask?
Well, we got into it a little bit. I interviewed him, and on audio tape, about 20 hours or so. Took him through all the details and everything, and those have never been published or released or anything. But he was he's very candid, very open with me.
Did you ever transcribe those 20 hours of tapes?
No, unfortunately I didn't, and I kept them in a fireproof safe, and our firm's grown, and I'm in the process of trying to locate them.
Wow. Would there be any way, I know it's a big request, that you'd ever let me listen to them?
I would need his permission, I think. I remember the court-appointed lawyer kept contacting me and saying, I understand there's some tapes. Would you send those out? As soon as I'd hang up from him, Charles would call. He said, there's nothing in there that's going to help this guy. Don't send them. So he very jealously guarded them. And he told me about a bunch of other people Manson had killed, the Hell's Angels, people like that. That probably all came out at some time.